Have you ever looked at the state of Nigeria and wondered whether one person's vote can truly make a difference? You're not alone. After everything that happened during the 2023 general election, many Nigerians.
I just got back from West Virginia, area of Abuja, where I had gone to witness registration of new voters. And I use that to appeal to all Nigerians that are qualified to vote and are not registered to please go and register and be part of the next election. Your voting is critical to building a new Nigeria. You did so in 2023, and I thank all of you for what you did. I know you have reasons to feel otherwise, but I urge you to please go out and register and vote. That is the way we are going to build that new Nigeria where there will be education, primary health care, and we put people out of poverty. Do not fail to register and be part of it. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This exercise ends 10th of July, and time is not on our side, and we must fix this country.
Lost hope, while others decided they would never bother registering for a permanent voter card again. But a recent message from Mr. Peter Obi has once again brought this conversation back into the spotlight, raising an important question. Should Nigerians give up on democracy, or should they continue participating in shaping the country's future? The former Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has appealed to Nigerians who are old enough to vote but have not yet registered for a permanent voter card, popularly known as a PVC, to go ahead and register. According to him, he understands why many people became discouraged after the experiences of the 2023 elections. But he believes Nigerians should not lose hope in the country or abandon their civic responsibility. Before we continue, if you enjoy balanced discussions about Nigerian politics, governance, and current affairs, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Also, share this video with your family and friends and let us know your thoughts in the comment section, because respectful conversations like these help everyone understand different perspectives. Peter Obi's message has generated conversations across different parts of the country because it touches on something many Nigerians have been thinking about for a long time. Since the conclusion of the 2023 elections, political discussions have remained active. Some people still believe strongly in participating in elections, while others have become deeply disappointed and question whether their votes truly count. During the 2023 election period, millions of Nigerians came out to vote with high expectations. Young people, professionals, market traders, students, civil servants, and many first-time voters participated in large numbers. Social media was filled with campaigns encouraging citizens to collect their PVCs and exercise their constitutional right to vote. Many observers described the level of public interest as one of the highest Nigeria had witnessed in recent years. Across several states, citizens waited in long queues under the sun simply because they believed they had an opportunity to influence the future of the country. However, after the elections, many people expressed disappointment for different reasons. Some raised concerns about delays in the voting process. Others questioned aspects of the election management. Several political parties challenged the outcome through legal processes, while election observers also released reports highlighting areas where improvements could be made. At the same time, Nigeria's electoral authorities maintained that the election reflected the will of the voters, while the courts eventually ruled on the various petitions that were brought before them. Regardless of where individual Nigerians stand politically, One thing is difficult to deny. The events surrounding the 2023 elections affected public confidence. Many citizens openly said they were no longer interested in voting because they believed their efforts would not make any difference. It is exactly this feeling that Peter Obi addressed in his recent appeal. Rather than encouraging people to withdraw from the democratic process, he urged Nigerians not to surrender to frustration. He acknowledged that many people decided against registering for a PVC because of what happened during the last election. According to his statement, he understands those feelings because disappointment is real, especially when citizens invest their time, energy, and hope in the electoral process. But he also argued that giving up completely may not be the answer. His message was straightforward. Nigerians who have reached voting age but have not registered should take the opportunity to register for their permanent voter cards. Those who already have PVCs should keep them safe and be prepared to participate whenever the next elections are held. According to Peter Obi, every vote matters because every vote contributes to deciding the future direction of the country. This statement may sound simple, but it reflects one of the basic principles of democracy. Elections are designed to give citizens an opportunity to choose leaders and influence public policy through peaceful participation rather than violence or conflict. Of course, opinions differ widely on whether the Nigerian electoral process has achieved that ideal consistently. Some Nigerians remain optimistic about future reforms, while others remain skeptical. Even so, democratic systems generally depend on citizens participating rather than withdrawing completely. When voter participation decreases, fewer voices are represented in determining leadership. On the other hand, when more eligible citizens register and vote, election outcomes reflect a broader section of society. Peter Obi's statement therefore goes beyond supporting one political party. At its core, it encourages participation in the democratic process itself. For many political analysts, this is an important distinction. Registering for a PVC does not force anyone to support a particular candidate or political party. It simply gives citizens the opportunity to make their own choices whenever elections are conducted. Without a PVC, however, that opportunity does not exist. That is why electoral experts often encourage eligible Nigerians to register regardless of their political preferences. The decision about who to vote for comes later. The first step is ensuring that one has the legal right to cast a ballot. Looking back at Nigerian history, voter registration has always been an essential part of every election cycle. Before elections take place, eligible citizens are expected to register through the electoral process, after which they receive their permanent voter cards. These cards serve as official identification for voting during elections. Whenever registration exercises are announced, the Electoral Commission usually encourages those who recently turned 18, those who never registered before, those who lost their PVCs, or those who need transfers to take advantage of the exercise. Peter Obi's message appears to align with this long-standing civic process by encouraging more Nigerians to participate instead of remaining on the sidelines. Another interesting aspect of his statement is the emotional tone. He did not ignore the disappointment many Nigerians still feel. Instead, he openly acknowledged it. That acknowledgement is important because many citizens wanted political leaders to recognize their frustrations instead of pretending nothing happened. Whether people agree or disagree with him politically, many observers say recognizing public disappointment is the first step toward rebuilding confidence. The bigger challenge, however, goes beyond encouraging registration. It also involves strengthening public trust in democratic institutions over time. Many governance experts argue that transparency, accountability, effective election management, peaceful campaigns, and confidence in electoral processes all contribute to encouraging greater voter participation. If citizens believe elections are credible, they are generally more willing to register and vote. If confidence weakens, participation can decline. This is why discussions about electoral reforms continue across different sectors in Nigeria.